Welcome everyone, this is AndresRestart, and this time we're going to be talking about the supposed, rumored March 26th General Nintendo Direct, and how important it is. So, E3 was just cancelled. A lot of events are getting cancelled, there's a whole bunch of delays, the industry is being greatly impacted by this grand global health concern that is the coronavirus. If I get demonetized for this, I think that's stupid, but whatever. It's impacting a lot of things. We're still going to get digital events around this time, that's already been confirmed. I expect there to be a big Nintendo Direct around E3 time. We may not get the Treehouse event because there won't be a physical E3 to have it there. Hopefully Nintendo still finds a way to have some sort of private event where we get the live Treehouse footage and the developer interviews. It may have to wait a little bit longer into the year for us to get that information, but it may somehow still happen around E3 time, fingers crossed, but we don't know. The real concern here, to me at least, isn't so much how we're going to be getting the information, because the information is still going to come in some way, at some point. It's more so, how impacted is the lineup going to be by this grand global health concern? Are games going to be delayed? Is 2020 going to be a bit more barren compared to other years for Nintendo? That is my fear. And right now we're going through the longest Nintendo Direct drought of all time. The closest drought to this one had a Nintendo Direct Mini in between. So what we're going through right now, in my opinion, is unprecedented. Now, we don't know for sure if the reason we've waited so long has to do with the coronavirus. That is unconfirmed information. Some insiders are saying that it's not the case, but in my opinion, it's kind of a really interesting coincidence that there's this grand global health concern that is leading to cancellations for events, semesters being canceled, a global economic crisis, and for some reason we're also going through the longest Nintendo Direct drought of all time, and it's not related to the same thing that's causing all these other delays and cancellations. I'm skeptical of that. But there is no proof, we don't know. But either way, we are going through a very long drought, so obviously expectations are going to be really high for this Nintendo Direct that is supposedly happening on March 26th. We don't actually know that for sure, it's still a rumor, it's not confirmed information, but this is coming from Jeff Grubb from VentureBeat, who supposedly has inside information, and from what he's heard, Nintendo's finalizing the details on the Direct. They pretty much know which third parties are going to be involved, and he's saying to expect a big focus on remasters and ports. That is not exciting to me, for me to hear a big focus on remasters and ports. Now, I would love some remasters and ports, but if that's the focus, I don't know if I'm going to really be excited about that. Now, maybe I'm sort of wording a little bit wrong, I'm paraphrasing here, but he did say to expect remasters and ports. Maybe that won't be the focus. Maybe there still will be a lot of cool Nintendo games to talk about. But here's the thing. Once we get Animal Crossing next week, because I am recording this like a week before Animal Crossing comes out, we will have no information about other release dates for Nintendo published games for the rest of the year. Now, supposedly, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition could be coming out around May time, because we saw some online listings from foreign websites suggesting that, and we also have gotten some ratings for the game as well, including an ESRB rating. I have to think that Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, an actual remake, could be one of those games that perhaps Jeff Grubb could be talking about, and it will be featured during this big Direct. In terms of some third-party stuff, I've also heard that we've gotten some ratings for different games, including BioShock Collection, which would be very exciting to see, for sure. But going beyond that, what else could we get? We don't know. Recently, we did get rumors that Breath of the Wild 2 may not make it out this year. It's not really set in stone from these rumors, but the rumors beforehand also said that it would be coming out this year, and the rumors even before that from last year said it also would be coming out this year. And also some of those people saying those very same rumors or supporting them also said that there would be 2 Nintendo Directs in February, and that did not happen. So, it's kind of hard to say what exactly is going on with these different rumors. But if Breath of the Wild 2 doesn't come out this year, I feel like that'd be a bit of a hit for Nintendo. But of course, there could still be some other big game to come out instead. But that's the thing though, we don't know what's happening this year. We don't know what's coming out beyond Animal Crossing, and that is a little concerning. Normally, by this point, Nintendo would have given us a better understanding of what's to happen, and I think the main reason why there probably is going to be a Nintendo Direct by the end of March is because of the shareholders meeting that happens at the end of March. The investors need to know what Nintendo's plan is for the rest of the year. So, rumor or not, I totally expect there to be a Nintendo Direct by the end of March. If there is no Nintendo Direct or any sort of event announcing Nintendo's plan for the year, That's going to be a big problem for Nintendo's investors. We need to know what's going to happen, or at least the investors need to know what's going to happen, so it's got to happen sooner or later. That is pretty much a given in my opinion. Now, some people may disagree. Some people are saying that we should wait all the way until E3. If we wait all the way until E3, does that imply that we're not going to get any other big Nintendo published games until E3? That would be very disappointing. I want to point something out. While it doesn't have to be a big AAA game, Nintendo averages like 25 games per year of published releases. So if they were to go all the way down to like less than 12, that would be really weird. Okay, so there's got to be something going on here. There's got to be more games to be announced to come out for this year. There haven't been very many. There's been Tokyo Mirage Sessions, I guess maybe Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and Animal Crossing. That's just 3, and we still have 9 months left to go. 12 games by Nintendo would be unprecedented. Even the slowest, or not even slow, but the smallest number of release games we've seen in a year is about 20 during this whole Switch era. There has to be more stuff. So this Direct, I think, is going to be very telling as to what to expect for the rest of the year, because they're going to tell us what we're going to get for the rest of the year. Back in 2018, when we got a March Nintendo Direct, they told us we would be getting Smash, and that was the big holiday game for the year. So, for example, if we do not get a Breath of the Wild 2 trailer during this March Nintendo Direct, I will no longer expect this game to come out this year. I think it will be something for next year. I'm also thinking that whatever big game they show off will be the big holiday game for the year. They're not going to wait until E3 to announce a new thing to be the big holiday game for the year. I think it will be announced by this March Nintendo Direct. And whatever is announced at E3 will be things that are teasing for next year or smaller games coming out in the year, and just more information on the games we already know about. Though this Direct could potentially be huge because it has to outline what's coming out for the rest of the year, but it also could potentially be small if Nintendo just doesn't have that much to show off for this year. That would be disappointing. I think it's possible, but considering this era of Nintendo and how much games they got going on, how they unify their gaming divisions, and how they're focusing on one platform, and how they have a pretty good amount of third-party support, I gotta think there's gonna be a pretty good amount of good quality games that are gonna be announced during this Direct. But the concern is that this whole coronavirus situation is greatly impacting the industry, and it could potentially lead to some delays. I hope not, or if they are delays, I hope they're not too significant. I guess this March Nintendo Direct is going to sort of give us a better understanding of what that could be. So, while I'm excited for this potential Direct that isn't confirmed yet, I also want to sort of set the expectation that it may not be the best Direct of all time. We don't know. It might be pretty good, it might be solid, it might be somewhere in between, but we don't know. But I think this Direct will give us a great understanding of what to expect for the rest of the year. Fingers crossed that it's a lot and it's awesome, but we'll see. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for listening and watching. This is AndresRestart. If you have any opinions of your own that you would like to share, please put them in the comments below. Leaving a like would be greatly appreciated, but that's all for now. Take care. Bye.